The 2023-24 season is officially over. Let's do a quick review of Christian McCaffrey's year. During the regular season, Christian McCaffrey versus the position ranked number 2 in snap share, number 2 in carries, number 4 in targets, number 1 in red zone touches, number 1 in rushing yards, number 3 in receptions, number 1 in total touchdowns, number 3 in yards per touch, number 1 in yards created, number 1 in evaded tackles, number 1 in breakaway runs, and number 1 in fantasy points per game. Then in the postseason, the NFC Championship, he rushed the ball 17 times for 98 yards and 2 touchdowns, and then he had 7 catches as well. In yesterday's Super Bowl, 22 rushing attempts for 80 yards. He also had 8 receptions for 80 yards and a receiving touchdown. He easily could have been the MVP for the NFL this year. The San Francisco 49ers were 12-5. They went to the Super Bowl, and he was a huge reason to why. He led the offense. I think it's very evident that Christian McCaffrey is still the most talented, most productive running back in the league, and I don't think it's very close. True dual threat, rushing and receiving running back. For the 2024-2025 fantasy football redraft season, I think there's an argument for him to be the number 1 player off the board. He likely will be top 3 selected in all leagues, which is very justified for him being extremely talented and in a very good system. For Dynasty Fantasy Football, he's my running back 3, and that's mostly due to his age at 27.7 years old. He will continue to be dominant, but we're looking at a smaller window in comparison to Breece Hall and Bijan Robinson, who are my 1 and my 2. But I'm sure you can argue him as the 1 or the 2. Massive respect for him in the season that he gave us in 2023, 2024, and I don't see him slowing down next season.